everybody, welcome to Illustrator Jones once again. Some have said that I go too quickly showing you how to do the scribble sketch, so this video is going to show you how I do it and the process I go through. Stop barking, doggy. So here we go, and let's get scribble sketching. I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to draw a scribble, and then I'm going to make something out of that then. So the idea is to stick two eyes on it. Not two eyes, but you know, stick some eyes on it, and then a mouth like that. I have no idea where this is going. I haven't got a clue. Oh, now you see what I've seen is an apple core. Isn't that funny, eh? I've seen like a mechanical apple core. I don't know why. So I'll put a bit of a core in there. It was going to be a spinning top for a second. I saw a spinning top, but no. I've seen something else. I've seen like an apple core. So the shape of an apple core. It's not an apple core, but you know. So it's got, you know, the monsters I do or the creatures I do are always a little bit deranged. That doesn't see much for my brains, does it? No. So there you go. I'm going to do a deranged apple core monster. Yeah, this line here. Don't know. No idea. So I'm going to put teeth marks, if I can, in here, like that, as if he's been hiding inside the apple all this time. So if you want to, you can rub out little bits you don't want. I don't do this very often. I'm not sure about that now, because it was going to be a spinning top at one point, but it's changed because I saw the apple core appear. And yeah, so it's just to give you an idea of what you can, anything, any shape, anything. It's just, the thing is, you've got to start. If you, the tendency is to look at it and go, oh, what can I make out of that? I don't know. Don't worry about that. Just, I thought about putting the eyes up here originally, and then I thought, no, I'll stick them here. So it's giving you. Don't just sit there and think, oh, what can I draw out of that? Just quickly put something down. So I'm going to draw his little stalk and his little noggin. You could put a leaf on that, couldn't you, I suppose? And then draw his, you know, you could draw his mouth then. The apple bites back. How about that? It's a good title, isn't it? The apple bites back. There you go. So what you're going to do then is figure out how you're going to draw its legs, or what are you going to draw for its legs. Just make it look a bit manky as well. Give him some steamy nostrils. Some little gums. Bit of a tongue inside there. You can colour that in if you want to, shade it in just to give you the idea. Yeah, that's inside the mouth. Just to help you get going. Like that. Some veins in his eyes. Oh, I tell you what, we could give him some really bushy eyebrows. What is that? It's like a wriggly worm has mutated whilst inside the apple. I don't know what to do for his feet. Well, I always liked the I don't know if you've read any of the Terry Pratchett books, and Josh Kirby did drawings for the original Terry Pratchett books, not anymore because he's not around with us anymore. He did the lovely illustration of the luggage with lots of feet, and I love that. I love the idea of something with lots of feet. So that's what I'm going to do again. I just like the idea of it. So you can imagine him running now, scurrying away. So what I do is little circles like that, little, like egg shapes, and then little circles on there, starting from the right, going towards the left. Well, I suppose you could do it like that, couldn't you? There you go. And then on this side is get the big toe on the like that. There you go. So he's got all these little feet now. So are we going to give him some arms? Well, he's not much. Yeah, I suppose we could give him some. I'll tell you what we could do. Yes, I think I know what I'm going to do now. Rub that out. We're going to have his arms coming out the top of his head. You see, it's just ridiculous. And as he goes along, you kind of so let's give him one big stalk here, and then put a V in it. As if this, he's. And then just do his fingers as lines for a start. Just give him some fingers. There you go. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to be his thumb. So that's going to be his thumb in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And then just add wee bits in like that. Just fill them out. I'm not really qualified to show you how to draw, but what I'm trying to show you is the fun you can have drawing. No matter what your ability, no matter where you are in your journey of learning to draw or whatever it is you could be practicing for years. I don't know, and maybe I've never seen that before. Because I was watching Bill making stuff. I know I go on about him, but he's been quite a big influence on me regaining my having fun drawing. Because I got to a stage where I didn't enjoy it. It became quite a chore, and it was difficult. I found it difficult to do. And then I saw Bill making stuff, and a few other people. Kyron Siemens is another one. And they just slap ink on there, or so there you go. Look, we can give him some little twigs sticking out like that. So yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with this apple core, would you? I like to round out the teeth at the bottom so that they don't just look like flat shapes. So give him little bits under his nostrils. And so I think, yeah, okay, that's all right. I quite like that. That's okay. Now you could either leave that now and you think, okay, that's all right. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to do another one. Or you could add more detail to it in pencil. Or what I like to do is add ink. So it's just and don't be precious with this either. Just slap it on. Don't be fretful about it. And just it's basically, I call it scribble sketch because you're just drawing for the fun of it, and you're not worrying about what it's going to end up like. You're not, is this going to be good enough? No, forget about that. Just have a laugh. Make yourself laugh and sit there and that's funny. That is, somebody may never see it, Well, you might think, oh, that's all right. You know, I wasn't expecting that. I might show somebody that. I very rarely show people my work. Well, I used to. Didn't used to. Now you lot have started watching. There's over 200. There's 208 of you now so far, which is fantastic. But yeah, it's. I don't think about it as 208 people. I can just one individual at a time. I think that's how I view it. It might sound a bit weird. I'm not sure about the hairy eyebrows, so I might just give him more solid eyebrows. The more precious you get with a drawing, the stiffer and, it just lacks movement. So it's, if you sit there umming and ahhing all the time, you never get anything done. There's a wee mouth. There you go. So, you're getting there slowly. All that from that scribble. And originally I thought it's going to be a mad spinning top kind of thing, because that's what I saw. And instead it turned into a mad apple. So what I will do in a minute is, once I've done all the main lines, the outside lines, with a big thick brush pen, I'll go in a minute with, I might do that on the feet, to be honest, because I don't want them to, I don't want to lose the detail with the thick brush, which you can do. So I will go to a 0.8 and I'll do his tootsies. Well, I'll do his teeth first. Just have fun doing it. That's all it is. I think we worry too much about, showing other people our work. If you don't feel like showing people, don't do it. Don't show them. Keep it to yourself. Have fun drawing. And then when you feel happy about it, then you can go and show people it if you feel like it. Yeah, this is different because this is live now. This is I'm not doing a voiceover. I'm actually speaking to you as I'm drawing. So there, draw his wee tootsies. I always have to count the feet. I'm not very good at feet. Not very good at hands either. It's always been a weakness of mine, hands. Always struggle. Even now I struggle. There you go. Hey. There's all these little toes. So now I'm going to go smaller again from a 0.8 probably down to a 0.3. That one. I might do his tongue and his mouth with that. Maybe some details down here, or little shading bits, or bits of cross-hatching. His toenails. Draw his wee toenails. Yeah, little human feet, because it looks funny. See, You could draw feet like that if you wanted to. You know, it wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered in the slightest. Who'd have known? And if it doesn't work out, just you see, don't become despondent. You know, my daughter sometimes she's drawing, and if it doesn't work out, she gets cross, and you know, don't do that. No, it's better to just start again. Don't let it get you down. So I'm going to draw some knots now on his knuckles. That's how I figure, you know, his knuckles will look like knots in wood. You could draw some idea of bark on the tree. Just little lines, just to, you know. I like to do that on smaller sticks. Do little half circles like that, and it just makes it look like they're rounded sticks. So if I did that there like that, it does make them look more round. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that was something I discovered a few years ago now, but just gives you that, there you go, impression that the sticks are round and rough. If you do too much, it tends to look too heavy. If you just leave it light, just put little marks in, kind of thing. But under here there would be some shading, because if I'm imagining the light coming from above like that, and yeah, see, little monster. It's a little monster apple, or as the Welsh say, an aval. I'm not sure what monster is in Welsh, but aval is Welsh for apple. Yeah. There you go. So now I'm going to go in with a smaller one again, probably a 0.1. Oh dear, lost my pen. Oh no, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, a 0.1 now, because I'm going to do the veins in his eyes, so that needs to be quite a fine pen, fine liner, just to give you the idea that, you know, he's a wee bit angry for some reason. And then what you can do then with the fine one is go in between his teeth. Now if you noticed, those teeth are behind these ones. So if you put a little bit of cross hatching on those, it'll drop them behind the front teeth. Plus his tongue, so I'll just do all of that. Because when we colour it in, we can change the colour of the tongue compared to the inside of his mouth. There you go. There you go. Now like I said, I'm not qualified to teach anybody how to draw, I'm really not. But if I can show you just how to have a laugh with it, like I do, because that's you know, if it doesn't make me laugh, if it doesn't, it's weird. It is. It's funny, you know, American hero comics like Thor and Captain America, they really don't do anything for me for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of you'll be absolutely horrified at that. But I liked the 2000 AD comics when I was a kid. Not that I was allowed to buy them, I used to borrow them off my cousin. And they had a certain sense of humour in those, which I found quite funny. And the drawings weren't anything like the American style kind of thing. Although there's Bern Hogarth and his artwork, and absolutely fantastic. I think he did the Tarzan comics, but that's vintage stuff, isn't it? I love that. I think the best comic book I've read, and which I've got it from, I think it's a US book, is Watchmen. That was absolutely stunning. The artwork in it was beautiful. I can't remember who it was that did the artwork now, but yeah, I think that was one of the best graphic novels I've read. The Watchmen, it was brilliant. I bought the colour one, and it got ruined on holiday one day. It rained in the caravan and it got soaking wet. I was so upset, and I thought, well, I'll have to get myself another copy now. And then I saw this film noir version, the black and white version, going cheap, so I bought that one instead, which I much prefer without the colour. Is it Ron Smith that did not that book, but Ron Smith did a lot of Judge Dredd. He was a fantastic artist. That was very much like the American style in a way, but I don't know, it was just something about it. But there you go. There's Mr. Appleseed. And what you can do then is, once you've finished your inking, which I learnt off Bill Making Stuff, is put a big thick line around the outside of it. Now, all he said was, comics, these kind of drawings always look better with a big thick line around the outside. And I thought, what does he mean? So I thought, I'll have a go. He was blinking right. He really was. And I thank him for that, because my drawings always, I don't know what it was. It always lacked something, and I couldn't figure out what it was until that point. And it was this big thick line going around, say, the main characters in a drawing. Just to make them stand out. So it was a wonderful little tip. I don't know where he got it from. I've no idea. He might have just known it. Don't know. But yeah. Big thick black line around here now. And you might think, that's, I don't like that, I'm not sure. I think it works really. It does something to the drawing. It doesn't have to be absolutely precise. Don't lose sleep over it, whatever you do. Just do it roughly. See, when you finish these, then you could. I think there's people on, is it eBay that that you can make them into stickers and things, can't you? Take them to the kids at school. Say, yeah, look. A sticker. So I'm going to thicken this up here just to make these eyelids look a bit heavier, and put a bit of thicker line under there just to make that look a bit like shade underneath that, and in here as well. Yeah, don't get too carried away with it, because you can ruin a drawing very, very easily. So. And then another thing I like to do is to do some text with it, because if I'm gonna, and this is how I do my text. How do you spell apple? Is that how you spell apple? I don't know. The apple bites back. A bit like The Empire Strikes Back, isn't it? What kind of laugh was that, Chris? I've just turned into Car from the snake from Jungle Book. Trust in me. Oh, anyway. Don't start singing for crying out loud. What's wrong with you? Trust in me.
Oh, that meow should have had that vindaloo. Oh, it's so hot.
I do them very roughly, the text. I do enjoy doing this. I like the... I don't know if there's apostrophe in bites. Is there an apostrophe in bites? S's are always the worst. Yeah, I do like drawing my own text. There we go. So, oh, where's my other pen gone? Where's my number 8? Oh, there it is. So I'll just... try and make it look interesting, you know. And also try and make it look like your own writing. Not your handwriting, but something that nobody else has got. Be the envy of your friends. Have your own handwriting. I suppose handwriting... oh, I don't know. Has it gone out the window now, handwriting? Because everybody types now, don't they? And you can change little things as you go along as well, but that will come with practice. This is when because I suffer with dyslexia, I don't necessarily see that I've made a mistake. Quite often I'll do this and I'll put it out, you know, I'll send out the video and my wife Rebecca will look at it and go, oh no, you've spelled that wrong. And I go, what? What have I spelled wrong? Or I've missed out a letter and haven't even realised it, you know. It's like, oh dear, and I feel such a wally. Absolute billick. So, yeah, it's always a danger when you've got dyslexia. Anybody else out there with dyslexia, you have my sympathies. The apple bites back, yeah, so there you go. So we get the eraser and rub all the pencil out. Make sure you try and press down and spread your fingers in between the paper, because if you don't, you can do that, you see, and you can ruin your drawing, which I've done so many times. He says from experience. Or, you know, there's the type bit, so just pull away from it like that. Because if you do that, you can do that and ruin your drawing. I think I've told you that before. Yeah. I know it's a bit different. It's a, you know, it's it'll be a either people will like this or they'll say this is boring, it's too slow, you know. But for you out there who are interested in the drawing technique kind of thing, this is how I do it. Anyway, now if I'm going to colour it in, use your felt pens, I suppose. So what colour would I do the bark on these arms here? I might do them like a yellow ochre 101. Oh yeah, I don't know about that now. I don't know. No, I think I might use which makes a lot of sense if I use one called natural oak. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So let's do that. Natural oak. That is natural oak, isn't it? Not black. So I get your felt pens out. Anything will do. You don't have to use these, but although these markers, Touch Cocoa, can you see that? Are from TikTok. And I think for 40 pens they're about 10 quid. So you know, your pocket money might cover that. And if you want to, also you can buy those fine points pens, which are these, and they are about three quid for all of them. Ridiculous price, again from TikTok. And also acrylic markers, white markers as well, which I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, so I don't know how long they're going to last for, you know, but they're going to last just as long as a set of felt pens, really. You know, you can pay 6-8 quid for a packet of felt pens, can't you? You know, they don't last 5 minutes. But we'll see. I'll let you know how long they last for. I'll let you know when the first one runs out. It does depend on which ones you use. Uh-oh. Somebody's car doesn't sound very well. So we're going to use, I think, a stinky green for the actual outside of the apple. And then like a mouldy, greeny brown, or no, a cream with maybe bits of brown on it. See, that's a bit dark, isn't it, that? But it doesn't matter. See, what I would normally do, but not everybody's got a computer, see? Why am I losing my pens all the time? Not everybody's got a computer. I would scan it in, print it out. Oh, there it is, that's why it's happening. Scan it in and print it out. And then colour in the printout, you see, so I don't destroy the original. But I'm trying to show you how to do it, ain't I? So let's have a... What's this? 46. No, I'll use this one. If it gives you an idea of how to do stuff, then that's all that matters. The beauty of these pens as well is that you can go over them quite nicely. There you go. I just want to do a bit around the edge here as if... What's the colour to do the inside? I'm going to do it cream, I think. 36, which is 36. Oh, that one. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. There you go. Now, what you could do... Yeah, I think I might. Why is my light flickering? Stop that naughtiness. Which light is flickering now? Come on, tell me. Which one of you? Who is it? Ah, it's you, you naughty git. Yeah, being very naughty. So what I'm going to do is use pink fleshy bits around here. And then fleshy toes as well. But what colour fleshy toes am I going to do? What have I got there? 84, what's 84? Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, I don't know. Yes, it'll do. It'll be fine. So this is all going to be fleshy coloured now. Blending into this colour here. So it looks, you know, as if something grotesque has grown from within the apple core and is no longer an apple core. But it's a threat to your life, because if you go up to it, it's very nasty. Very, very nasty. Bite your end off, this one will bite. Bite your end off. So yeah, so you put a bit of yeah, that looks alright. So give him pink tootsies. And yeah, normally I wouldn't colour in the original like this, but you guys might not have a computer and a printer and all that gumph. You know, you might only have pen and paper. So I'm going to use a bit of... what am I going to use? Canary yellow 45. What's that? Oh, that'll do. Yep, I'm going to colour in his eyes. Because if you leave them white, which is fine, but they kind of lackluster for some reason. I kind of like the... oh yeah, and a little bit of... have we got any scarlet? What's scarlet? Yeah, that'll do. So if we're going to put some veins in like that, just little dots over those lines, not much. Very light. Oh, and give him blood red eyes and red nostrils, so you can go all mad then with all the red. Don't go nuts with it because you'll ruin all your pink. You could give him spots as well, look. Happy little accidents. Yeah, so now we're going to do his teeth. So I'm going to use... what am I going to use for his teeth? It's got to be... oh, it's got to be like a green, snotty, dirty green. Oh, pastel green. What's that? 49. Number 49. What's pastel green 49? I can't see it. 47, 46, 48. Oh, I don't think I've got 49 down, have I? Oh, might not have. So if I just do a little marker there, and then I put the number by it, like that. And I put the number by it, 49. I don't think I've got it anywhere else. No. So I know what that colour is now next time I pick it up, and I know what it's going to look like on my drawing. So now I'm going to use the thin end and colour in these horrible teeth. They're not the same colour. You don't want to use the same colour as his eyes, you see, because the eyes need to be bright and quite shiny, but his teeth need to be dull and dirty. Remember, kids, brush your teeth. And don't forget those ones in the back, which I've just forgotten. There we go. That's number 49 then, is it? It is. Where is 49? Oh, there we go. I think what I'll do now is get... oh, what pink did I use just now? I think it was 84, wasn't it? Was it 84? Oh, wrong one. Ooh. Just his little gums in the corner there like that. See? Now I could use the same pink for his tongue, but if I do that, it's going to look weird. So if inside his mouth here in the black bits, I'm going to use a very, very dark maroony red colour, like this, and that will then pop his teeth out, even the ones in the back. You'll be able to see those a lot more clearly. His mouth darkened out. Like black. His tongue now is giving me a bit of jib. I don't know what to do with his tongue. What shall I do? I'll do 13, I think, again. Yeah, I'll do 13, which is a red. But it's quite a bright red. Now, you know, when you draw this, you could put drool or goo or gore coming out of his mouth, you know. Do anything you want. So, now then, oh, I think I might need to put some sort of colour on there. But what colour? Terracotta, 21. What's 21? I wish I'd have put these in numerical order, which I haven't done. Have I done 21? Don't think I have. See, I don't think I've got 21 on there. So if I go like that, sure I've got 21 on there. It's 31. No, I don't think I have. It's 21 then. If I have, just cross it. I just cross them out again if I've forgotten. What was I using 21 for? Oh yeah, of course. I was going to do bits of... I didn't want it to look pristinely green, you know? I want it to look a bit as if it's rotten, you know? Yeah, turn right. Oh, I lost my pen again. Yeah, I don't know, I might put a bit of red in there. Scarlet. What's that? 13. Yeah, I think I'll put a bit of... There you go. So, you don't want to go too nuts with it. Now then, the next thing I like to do, is put the shading in. Now the idea of shading is difficult, like it's very hard. I always, you know, if it's from above or it's from the right, that's the left. If it's from the left or the right, dyslexics rule KO. Yeah, I'm going to do it from above. So if the light is coming from here, all this under here will be shaded under his eyelids, under his feet under here, his tongue inside his mouth. So I'll show you now how I do it. So it's from above. This might give you a bit of a shadow like that, possibly. This will be in shade. Again, don't be too precious, you know, don't. My precious. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Just practice from one direction first of all, and then hopefully I'm going to need a darker blue for those fingers, I think. But yeah, so under his tootsies here, because they're underneath his body, some of them are going to be in shade, except for the ones sticking out like his toes. Also under his body is going to be in shade. There you go. So I hope, please let me know if this helps. If this, you know, has, oh right, that's what he's doing, you know. You might like the videos, but then if you don't know what's going on, what's the point? Yeah, just try different blues out on different colours. Yeah, I'm going to use a darker blue now. No, don't want to do that. I want to put that one on there. Like that. So I'm going to go to number 63, which is this one. So that's the one I've just done the shading with, 67. So I'm going to 63 now, which is darker. Yeah, that's very dark. I might be going to that one because this is a very dark colour. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think this will be fine. This will be fine. These do dry a little bit lighter than... Is it lighter? There you go. So yeah, I think I'll use this here for that shadow as well, because that's kind of blended in there if you notice. And also under the tree. So because this is round, remember, don't worry about little things like that, because if you've got a Posca pen or an acrylic white pen, you can get rid of it later. Anybody's wondering why I turn into a Scottish man quite frequently, I don't know. It's always been a problem ever since I was little. I think my family were, one side of my family were from the McGregors, or I think it was the McGregors, something like that, I can't remember now. That's probably completely wrong. But my nan's mum was Scottish. And my nan used to say, you know, when I was little, my gran, sorry, not my nan, if I was going to go to the toilet, she'd turn around to you and say, "Chris, are you going for a wee jobby?" A wee jobby. She meant going for a poo. Am I off for a wee jobby? I used to think that was very funny. A wee jobby. I've never forgotten that, but then again, I wouldn't, would I? Right, I'm going to go back to that 67 colour because I want to drop these teeth back in his mouth and his tongue. You see the way that drops the tongue right back? Leave a little bit there so it looks like there's a light catch in the front of his tongue kind of thing. And then with the fine end of the thing, the pen, just put a little bit of shadow on the tops of his teeth just to make it look like the lips are hanging over the front. There you go. That's it. Right. Okay, so now I will go to the Posca pen. Oh, I can use these ones. Fly C acrylic painter, marks on anything, water-based, pigmenting, strong covering for sunproof and waterproof. So they're about £2 for 6 pens. Which have I used any of these yet? Oh, I have, yeah. I'll show you how if they're any good. But that's from TikTok as well, and they've got the little ball inside so that you can shake them. The other ones haven't. I prefer the ones with because it mixes the paint a little bit more. Yeah, these are very cheap, these ones. So little test. Yeah, that looks fine. So that's all right. See, these are only about £2-3. And the nib's quite nice as well. It's, you know, just give a bit of highlight. Just put some lines in now. Like the light is just catching the you know, the bark on his hands. There you go. If you want to watch some really good art, which is live like this. Oh yes, it does go in. Oh wow, I didn't realise. These are very much like Posca pens, these. What's his name? Kyron Siemens he's worth a watch. He's very good. Very clever dude. Bill Making Stuff is another good artist. I'm going to mix that a little bit more. Usually if I bang it on my hand like that, it kind of mixes the paint a little bit better. But for the price, you know, £3 you buy one Posca pen. I think it's £3.40, £3.60, something like that. Ridiculous. Well, it's not. I'm sorry, that's not true. It's ridiculous in the sense that they sell you 6 pens for the same price. You know, that's the ridiculous thing. I love Posca pens. They are slightly better than this. I have to admit, the ink is a little bit more. What's the word? It's a bit thicker and covers a little bit better. But for people starting out, you know, or for kids that haven't got a lot of money, you know, kids when they come up to you and say, "Dad, can I have a load of Posca pens, please?" "Well, how much is that, son?" "It's only £60." You know, or paints or something. It's like, oh my goodness me, it's expensive. But yeah. Yeah, these are quite good. These are not bad, you know. Bad at all. So what you can do is put some like, drool in the mouth, as if he's all gammy and ready to eat you. See? And highlight that kind of thing. And if you need to, just go in with a little bit more, and you could put some out here like this, like that. That works. There you go. Make sure the direction of the drool, make sure it's going down. Lighten up his toenails, I think, a little bit, just to make them look a little bit different. Basically that's it. If it's not bright enough for you, just go over it again. Like that. There you go. That's not bad, that's really good considering. Considering the price. There you go. And now here, I'd like to do that on his fingers. Just to go the same way as the bark on his fingers, You could do that here as well. Nice nibs. I like them. Yeah, I like those. They're good. Very nice. Just shows you, doesn't it, eh? Don't have to pay a fortune for art equipment. So that's that. That's the drawing. Yeah, that's those ones. I'm gonna keep that out, I think. I wanted to buy them so that I could test them for you, and then you could see. I could tell you, don't buy these. These are rubbish, but they're not. They're good. They're very, very good. So what we're going to do now is colour in the text very quickly. Hopefully. Sorry if this has gone on a little bit too long. But, let me know if you like this kind of, if you enjoy this kind of video as well. I can do these as well. Because these are a bit quicker to do. The reason being is I'm doing the whole talking business as I'm drawing. So it's, might not be quite as funny as the other ones though. Because I haven't got time to think of jokes. Well, I don't think of jokes actually, it's whatever comes out of my head. I don't sit there with a script at all. Just talk and jabber on. Knowing that somebody's actually listening to you though, that makes a huge difference, I got to admit. The apple bites back. Okay. What I'm going to do now is go back to the red. Oh, there it is. Because I want this bit to stand out a bit more. Now, years ago, you see, I would have done this, scanned it in, coloured it on the... Oh, I should have done that green, see that? Oh. Never mind. Never mind. And I coloured it on the computer, but I got really bored with it. I got so bored with colouring and using the computer. So now I do everything by hand. Even my work for other people I do by hand now. No more computers. Oh, I say that's a bit stupid saying that. I use the computer a lot for the final products, but I like to draw everything by hand, colour it in by hand. Just gives me, I don't know, just makes it more enjoyable for me. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. If this is your first time to the having a look at this channel, then welcome. As Mola Ram said to Indiana Jones. Welcome. Anyway, there you go. And that's it. And then don't forget, this is important. Even if it's private in your little book somewhere, what is it, 2024, isn't it? Yeah. Is it? Is it 2024? It is 2024, yeah. There you go. So that's it. So thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. I will hopefully see you next time. Hope you enjoy the video. Bye! Ta-ra!